Fort Frolic over to a guy named Sander Cohen. Cohen's an artist, says Tom. He's a Section 8, says I. I've seen all kinds of cutthroats, freaks, and hard cases in Ireland. But Cohen, he's a real lunatic. He's a psychopath.
That's better. Atlas Ryan. Atlas Ryan. Da 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 da. Time was, you could get something decent on the radio. The artist has a duty to seduce the ear and delight the spirit. So say goodbye to those two blowhards, and hello to an evening with Sander Cohen. No, I haven't seen a sign of down here in months. Let's see if you're just another Johnny-come-lately. Something more?
I'm a star, not you!
Nicely done. Where did you study? Atlas and Ryan. Let them have their squabble. The artist, yes, the artist knows there is richer earth to till. For example, I test you, little, but for a reason. I test all my disciples. Some shine like galaxies, and some burn like a moth at the flame. Come now into my home. again, young Fitzpatrick.
Da 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 da. No! Oh God, you sick fuck! Let me out of there!
Come down now.
Life, death. The burden of the artist is to capture.
And now you've got Fitzpatrick caught in his moment of glory. It seems you've got the eye of the shutterbug, little moth. Now, into the atrium and place his photograph in my masterpiece. And so our collaboration commences. What an outstanding display of athleticism. I know why you've come, little. You've your own canvas, one to paint the blood of a man I once loved. Yes, I'll send you to Ryan. But first, you must be part of my masterpiece. Go to the atrium. Hurry now. My muse is a fickle bitch with a very short attention span. Could you possibly think I would meet with my public now, when I'm preparing? Unbelievable.
Regarding your review of Anna Culpepper's latest...
Do you see it? When I am dust, this is what they'll point to. My quad tick. My masterpiece. Go ahead. Don't be afraid. Touch it. Yeah, and there's Fitzpatrick, freed of his own kinks. And here's the glorious news. This is just the moment of conception. Out in this place, there are 3 men, all forming the cycle.
Welcome to the
All
circus
connected
of
by a
value.
common thread. Betrayal. Find them, little moth, and immortalize their mortality in my quad tick. Go. Once they've been sent to their reward, you shall go to yours. Allow me
I've worked in meatball meat in Little Italy, and even I'm shocked at the cold blood that runs out of these artistic types. This broad Culpepper and that John Cohen and some kind of immune. And Cohen's looking for my security detail to pick sides. The next thing I know, I'm called into Ryan's office to talk about the whole mess. Goddamn nut job artists. By Sander Cohen. I want to take the ears off, but I can't. I hop, and when I hop, I never get off the ground. It's my curse, my eternal curse. I want to take the ears off, but I can't. It's my curse. It's my fucking curse. You won't lock us in, old man?
Come on, when you get some money, buddy.
I used to think you're a musical genius. You know why? Because you paid my rent, you ancient hack. Come on to the record store. I'll show you what I think you're plinkety-plink-plink.
Finish me in here, you old fruit. You're the saps you tossed in this meat locker, all panicked like rabbits. I just watched and waited. When they started to kick, I started to scavenge. Made myself a little splicer cocktail, I did. You can't come in from the cold. You gotta grow ice over your heart. And the Iceman cometh, Sander, baby. The Iceman fucking cometh. I've got a pose all picked out for you. Take a photo of him and place it in the quantum cube. I'm feeling full like an expectant mama.
Now the picture in the frame. Let's see what we've got here.
Bugger gets it into his head, he's gonna go down God's place. And he is, John bloody White. We can get on top of this. We can. Here's what we do. We find Fontaine's will and make what was his go to where it was intended. And not to the pockets of us that put him into the ground.
Thank you, mister.
Get the photo before it completely dries out. You flutter all around the fort. You're an angel. I've never painted an angel. Maybe I
Just getting one.
Welcome to the circus of value. That stuff was still before it came out of Cohen's pen. I'm hoping you'll try and keep me here.
Report me! Fuck the bed! Please!
That's but I think I like you best. Take his damn photo. Chop, chop. Sander Cohen. It's coming together, yes. But there will always be doubters. You don't doubt me. I could never stomach doubters. That's 3 of 4. What's that look? You don't like it, do you? I don't need to be judged by you, by anyone. Screw you! Screw all you fucking doubters! Here's what I say to all of you! Fly away, little boy! Fly! I'm sorry for that outburst. You'll have to forgive an old fool his artistic temperament. The birth is so close now. The labor and pains can blur the judgment and drive the passions of even the finest spirits.
It is accomplished! It's beautiful.
You'll find your path to Ryan is now clear. Tell him Sander said hello. Oh, yes, you may avail yourself upon one of my lesser works as a token of our time together. If you had become my one and true disciple, you might have been worthy of seeing inside the box of my most private muse. But who knows if that man is yet even born. Now Now, go.
What happened to you? I've been trying to raise you for a dog's age. Never mind. Will you kindly leg it over to the sphere and get on down to Hephaestus? It's time to settle up with Ryan.
A Rapture Remastered.
Come on. Please.
Stay on the level. Out.
No! My phone! Come where I can see you! Sorry, you fuck!
That gets the girl's blood flowing.
I've never had anyone to look to, except to me, and I am not much to speak of. You give them hope. And for this, I am grateful. I'll send something to demonstrate that gratitude.
since my face was... Well, Steinman worked on me, but it was never the same since the blast. Being alone so much gives a girl time to think. Who could hate me so much they'd ruin me like this? What did I do to them? You know, I keep thinking of all them bandits and terrorists Ryan's got locked up in Palo Square, and I get so mad. Sometimes I can hardly breathe. If I could only confront them, tell them what they did to me, how they're ruining everything for me, for Rapture. Maybe I feel better.
There you go again, Mary. Listening to the rumor mill. Rapture security is just rounding up the worst of the worst until the council can That doesn't mean you have to boldly
Thank you.
None of that fake news.
Mary, going to the big game tonight? I heard Ryan's Raiders are playing.
No way, Jim. It's not safe. Haven't you heard? Atlas has banned it.
saved me.
Is somebody there?
Watch yourself. Ryan's stirring. We best keep to our knitting. It's time to either run the table or go home empty. Ryan's got the genetic key to Rapture. We get that from him and we get out of this hellhole. We don't, then you and I are ghosts. Now would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch? It's time to finish this.
Kill your first!
I see Cohen's lost his touch, giving no when. They used to believe in work, struggle. Now, apart from that, never laugh, waiting for someone to come and tell him he's still got it. I suppose that's why he let you live.
Come back when you get some money, buddy.
You can taste it, can't you? Andrew Ryan.
Well,
Your rivers turn to blood!
Trying to get as close to Ryan's gate as possible without making a spectacle of myself. He's got it shielded 6 ways till Easter. There's no way into that place. All I got for my trouble was the hairy eyeball from Ryan's splicer mates. That's the reward you get for trying to outsmart the best electrical engineer of our generation.
A worm looks up and sees the face of God. But look around. It's a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers, husbands, they got married, got their wives. What makes you think you're any different? I haven't chosen the spot for you on the wall yet. Let me know if you have a preference.
I had to go jungle style with that filthy ape for 3 weeks, but he finally spilled the beans on how to get to Andrew Ryan. Generate a sympathetic overload in harmonic core number 3. That's simple. Now all I gotta do is figure out what the hell a sympathetic overload is, and for that matter, a harmonic core number 3. Piece of cake for an electrical engineer. Too bad I designed ladies' shoes. Gonna go see the grease monkeys left alive in heat loss monitoring. See what I can shake out of their trees.
Like all parasites who ever tried to walk in stolen shoes. I'd explain the science that renders what you're trying to do impossible, but that would be like playing Mozart for a tree frog. Rapture is coming back to life. Even now, nitrogen breath returning to her lungs. The shops reopening, schools humming the thoughts of young minds. My city will live. My city will thrive.
Rapture is on the rise.
Don't you dare look at
terrible things.
Thank you, Miss.
And done worse myself. Thank you for reminding me that the light of the world has not yet been snuffed out. I am sending a little one to help you on your way.
No, like the nothing you are!
Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, these wretched splicers come streaming out of the poorhouses and stormed the proverbial barricade. And dead right in the streets, Johnny and Jamie.
Do you guys have any idea there's a war on? If you don't follow proper maintenance of those big daddies, they burn through those R-34s like them Eve's apple berries go through penicillin. I've got Atlas's bombs hitting us non-stop and test mechanics just this week. We need to control costs. If I wanted to deal with amateurs, I would have stayed on dry land.
Hold it! Worthless! You ungrateful bastard! Thus saith the Lord!
You're not a man. You're just a termite adversary. Who was that, they'll say, as they point to the sad shape hanging on my wall? Who was that?
I begged Mr. Ryan to hand Fontaine heuristics over to Atlas's boys as a peace offering. But the stupid...
I didn't recognize the twist that come into the shop today. Stacked like Sally and dressed to the nines. She's played her cards pretty close to the vest, but you ain't gotta be no college job to see that she's into some bad china. She was asking about magnetic locks and some such. I played it coy, but she took wise. After she showed me round her backyard, I gave her directions to Keyboard's tool shop. Rapture's gone to hell, but sometimes the great chain still cuts you a break.
I begged Mr. Ryan to hand Fontaine's heuristics over to Atlas's boys as a peace offering. But the stupid sod won't listen to reason. Instead, he's just splicing his mob up, giving them more and tougher plasmids. There's an arms race on here in Rapture, but it's not about who can build the best guns and the biggest bombs. It's about who can become less of a man and more of a monster.
You saved me.
A man builds a city at the bottom of the sea. That's a marvel. Another man happens to be on a plane that crash lands on the same city in the middle of the ocean. Why, that sounds more like a miracle.
innocent girl will end up on Ryan's bloody trophy wall. If I'm right, Mel, I best be right. The device is almost finished. I can't get Salt now, I can't.
I begged Mr. Ryan to hand Fontaine's heuristics over to Alice as Poison's peace offering. But the stupid sod won't listen to reason. Instead, he's just splicing his mob up, giving them more and tougher plasmids. There's an arms race on here in Rapture, but it's not about who can build the best guns and the biggest bombs. It's about who can become less of a man and more of a monster.
The basic casing is ready. I've got one charge of nitroglycerin in my office. That will serve as the catalyst. Now I need 4 R34 lead shield wire stubs to pass the circuit. Then a half can of ionic gel. That's the pretty Betty of the mix. Should send the core into compensation mode, push power down the line and trigger the circuit breaker on Ryan's gate. Well, that's the theory. It'll either work like a charm or blow up half of Rapture. Nothing ventured.
Market clear on the other end of Rapture. I fixed it right up and installed some new gasket. Oof, what a mess. Anyway, the code is 0512 if you ever need to get back in there to do maintenance.
We could hide from the light down here. We were wrong. We have turned away from your light. Be unto you!
crazy insanity. But where else could we be free from the clutching hand of parasites? Where else could we build an economy that they would not try to control, a society that they would not try to destroy? It was not impossible to build Rapture at the bottom of the sea. It was impossible to build it anywhere else.
Some kind of fruit tree spinning like a top. And it was pouring juice down Ryan's throat, choking the bastard. But it wasn't the tree, really. When I looked closer, it was the core control.
Does it look like it's a real bomb? It better. You got to put it on the core, past shield cells and phones. And we'll see if these needle noses knew what the hell they were talking about. This happened right after the start of the war. Read about it in the papers. Head on in. I'll see what I can dig up to help. I'm no engineer, but if I read these plans right, you can channel that magma flow using the redirect valve. It'll boil off that water right quick, and you'll be able to reach the core. But Ryan's sure to take notice. Might want to set up a perimeter just to be certain.
far away from your family, from your friends, from everything you ever loved. But for some reason, you like it here. You feel something. You can't quite put your finger on it. Think about it in a second. And maybe you'll come to nostalgia. What did Atlas offer you? A piece of my plundered city? Mark my words. Your only reward will be a knife in the back. Matters to me is me, and all that matters to you is